Today is Friday, June 5th, 2026. The Dow Jones hit a brand new all-time high yesterday, and the Nasdaq went down below the 27,000 psychological level. Those two things happening on the same day tells you something important about where this market is heading. We break Nasdaq index down on the chart right after the global recap. Thursday's closing data. In Asia, Japan's Nikkei gained 0.76% to 67,445. Hong Kong's Hang Seng edged up 0.23%. Shanghai added 0.32% to 4,071. In Europe, strong gains across the board. Germany's DAX up 0.8% to 25,298. France's CAC up 0.83%. London's FTSE gained 0.93% to 10,479. In the U.S., a historic rotation. The Dow Jones rallied 874 points, up 1.73%, to a brand new all-time high of 51,561. The S&P 500 gained 0.41% to 7,584. The Russell 2000 small cap surged 1.59% to 2,939, and the Nasdaq, the only index to fall, dropped 0.09% to 26,830. Three confirmed events to cover today. First, the historic rotation. When Broadcom fell 13% after earnings, investors did not exit the stock market, they rotated within it. Healthcare gained 3.14%. Financials gained 2.67%. Real estate gained 1.87%. 8 of 11 S&P sectors advanced on Thursday. United Health surged 5%. J.P. Morgan Chase gained 3%. Eli Lilly jumped 4%. The Dow Jones hit a new all-time high. This is not a bearish signal. This is a broadening bull market. Second, Broadcom's post-earnings reaction. The stock fell 13% despite beating revenue, EPS, and artificial intelligence chip revenue. The reasons: software revenue missed by $140 million, the CEO did not raise the full-year guidance, and the stock was up 40% year-to-date heading into the print. This is the sixth sell-the-news reaction in the 2026 AI earnings season. Third, non-farm payrolls for May 2026, scheduled to release this morning at 8:30 Eastern. The prior month added 115,000 jobs with unemployment at 4.3%. Watch the number live and see how the market reacts. The Nasdaq Composite. Thursday's close was 26,830, down 0.09%. The chart is telling a clear story. The chart has two key annotations. The 27,000 level is labeled Key Psychological Support and Resistance. The Nasdaq broke above 27,000 for the first time in history on Monday, but Thursday's close of 26,830 pulled it back below. That means right now 27,000 is acting as resistance overhead, not as a floor. For 27,000 to become confirmed support, the Nasdaq needs to close back above it. Non-farm payrolls scheduled to release this morning is the catalyst that will drive that decision. The second annotation on the chart is the EMA 20 at 26,352, labeled immediate support. That is the first technical floor if the index pulls back further. Looking at all 5 moving averages, every one of them is below the current price and pointing upward. The EMA 40 at 25,534, the MA 200 at 23,300, and the April 2026 low of 20,667 is visible at the bottom left. The Nasdaq has gained over 6,000 points from that low in under 2 months. The overall bull trend structure is intact. The RSI is at 67.47, just below 70, not overbought, not in danger. The index has room to move higher. The Williams percent R at minus 24.13 is in the healthy neutral zone, no extreme signals. The one caution flag, the MACD histogram, is at minus 54.75, negative. The MACD line is below the signal line, which means short-term momentum is fading. This is not a crash signal. It is telling us the index needs a catalyst to push back through 27,000. That potential catalyst is non-farm payrolls, which going to release soon. If the jobs number is strong but not too hot, the Nasdaq has everything it needs to reclaim 27,000 and confirm it as support. If the number disappoints, expect further consolidation around the EMA 20 at 26,352. Three things to watch today. 1. The Nasdaq at 26,830. The 27,000 level is resistance to reclaim, not yet support. RS167 is healthy. MACD histogram negative is a caution. EMA 20 is the first floor support. A close above 27,000 today confirms it act as support, which is very healthy. 2. The rotation. The Dow hit a new all-time high while the Nasdaq fell. Money rotated. It did not leave. Healthcare, financials, and real estate led. 8 of 11 sectors were up. That is a broadening, healthy bull market, not a top. 3. Non-farm payrolls this morning at 8:30 Eastern. The May jobs number will drive the market's direction today. Watch the live reaction and subscribe for Monday's update where we cover the full week in review. Have a great weekend. That is your Global Market Pulse Daily for Friday, June 5th. Subscribe for Monday's update, posted every morning at 7 a.m. Eastern. Have a great weekend.